Welcome one and all to Crusader Kings II, a video game where you do a lot of things, right? It's very complicated. I couldn't even begin to describe it right now because I'm not even sure I know what's going on. We are playing as Empress Liu Godslayer, the Sword of Jesus of the Land of the Rice and Snow, a merger culture of Han characters hailing from China and Norse characters hailing from Scandinavia. And here we are. In the beginning of a new day, the Dungeon Master has decided to throw us an event that, I'll be honest, is more or less inconsequential. I've been doing some science recently, begins the Dungeon Master, and I've discovered that actually Zunist is all wrong. All wrong. It always has been. Here's my notes. Do with that what you will. Is he allowed to say that? All Zunist rulers will convert to a heresy or other religion of the same group. Tragically, there are no Zunist rulers, because of course that's a religion that you can only really play at the beginning start date, and they are just on the verge of extinction anyway. So thank you, Dungeon Master, for that irrelevant event. Here we are, then. Back with our character, Empress Liu, who, as a reminder, her backstory was that her homeland was invaded. A random backstory, of course, from the link down in the description, was that her realm was invaded by a foreign invader, and she took up arms in defense of that, and taken up arms she has. Not only has she taken up arms, but she has taken up heads and legs and eyes and whatever else she has done by dueling her way to becoming Amazon Queen in the Amazon Society, a woman-only order of chivalry, whereby we have fought our way to the top rank. And if we manage to repel a few more pretenders and continue to defend our title, she will be named Amazon Queen Eternal, and we get a fancy Bloodlines show for it. But this character's work is not done until Francia is destroyed, in my opinion. So that is what we're going to do. Now, yesterday, big character change, of course. She turned her back on what was her kind of original starting, when we first started playing as this, she was secretly iconoclast, part of a secret society. Then she had an epiphany yesterday, became zealous, lost her sympathy for iconoclast and Christians, and we kind of tidied the realm up. We dealt with a big secret society issue that we have going on, where deep within our realm, a lot of rulers are secretly iconoclast. Someone pointed out, actually, that when I had the character finder open yesterday and I was looking at rulers, I still had zealous in the bar, which limited the amount of Christian rulers we would have been able to see. So let's go, let's do that same thing again and just kind of get an idea of where we're at with this orthodox secret cult that is running through our empire. King of Norway, not entirely sure what's going on there, but we will take his title. Thank you very much, and we'll probably also revoke that one too. That deals with that issue. So we do have quite a few Catholic and Orthodox vassals, but actually it is still, even with that zealous removed from the bar, not as bad as I thought. Duchess of Brittany is, creepy, quite honestly, very creepy looking lady, but she is iconoclast. Then we have a few dukes who are still Catholic, of course, when we completely siege down the Catholic realm, but besides that, there's actually not many openly Christian rulers of worth in our realm. We really don't have to worry about anybody below this guy here. Anybody below Count rank, which are these characters here, people who control a province, a county. Anybody below that we don't have to really worry about, and to be honest, we don't even really have to worry about the dukes. It's the kings, it's the people directly below us with a lot of influence in the realm that we'd have to worry about, and there are no others. So we've really done a good start in dealing with that. There are, of course, a lot of vassals, sub-vassals, that ideally will just convert over time. As long as we've got our matriarch out there converting, as we do right now, of course, we should be able to save this. So that's what we're going to try and achieve over the course of today. Now, also worth mentioning, someone else pointed out in the comments that our character is 48. Over the average course of a remaining lifetime, our threat won't even drop to 50%. So I was kind of avoiding war yesterday because we're at that 90 to 100% level, whereby anybody can come to war against us, even members of our own religion if they're not part of our realm. There aren't any, but it is worth pointing out anyway that it is very dangerous. However, given that we're not going to drop below a meaningful level within her lifetime, we might as well just carry on with wars. Now, they're going to be very, very high risk because we've got the whole Christian realm against us, or whoever it is we declare war on. So we do have to be very careful about how we go for things. But in a time where Italy is splintered, in the middle of a massive civil war, like 50-50 civil war there, in the time when Francia is on the ropes and we could potentially finish them off here, and there are no other real massive threatening Christian realms. We've got Pannonia, under the Arpad dynasty, 9,600 men. We've got we've got retinues twice the size of that just hanging around in Germany. So let's still strike while the iron's hot. Unifying Scandinavia is the first port of call. So we're going to send these couple of retinues that we've got up to here. We're going to sweep through, and unifying Scandinavia, our ancestral homelands, is going to be It's going to be the first thing to do today, I think. Along with, of course, continuing to try and achieve that bloodline. We've only got a few more jewels to fight. I think we only had 3 or 4 more jewels to fight there. And then continuing with the conversion. And I've got hiccups. Obviously an incredible start. And look, if we see up here, what I might do then is this, the County of Dijon is converted to Dow-Germanic. I might even have that as a full-on pop-up here. So let's do that instead. I don't care about these, but we'll have these as a full-on pop-up so that we can see in the future when that is relevant. Several rumors have been circulating about me lately. With a lot of effort, I managed to trace them back to King Wang Haralda II of Sweden. Haralda Wang. You mean the man I landed? What a shit. Why would he do that? He's trying to make us look weaker. He loves us, but I guess he wants more power? What an anus. I wonder why he's doing that. That seems very rude, you know. Well, I'm not really that bothered, to be honest with you. Someone pointed out that now we've seen the light of Odin, maybe it's time we see what Odin sees. We have the option to carve out an eye, remove one of your eyes in preparation for using the powerful artifact Odin's Eye, something we've had in our dynasty for a long time now, just sat there not doing anything. So, uncovering the secrets of the universe, or perhaps even in this case, secret societies, plots, and iconoclast issues within our realm. This might be a good way to do that. So let's carve out our eye, hack it out there. We've become severely injured now. This isn't at a cost, of course, with only one eye. Depth perception, probably going to be a little more questionable. Oh, poor this guy. We'll make sure we're, of course, granting out any titles here to zealous vassals from now on. Going to affect our depth perception. More importantly, we're heavily wounded, which will have an influence on any jewels we've got coming up. So we have to be very careful. It's a big gamble, but it will allow us to gaze into Odin's Eye and maybe uncover those conspiracies. Apparently we did uncover something. God knows what, though. It's only 5 plots right now. I'm not entirely sure what that did for us, to be entirely honest with you. Yeah, never mind. Oh, well. So, Scandinavia then. Let's give away the Isle of Man to another vassal of our religion. Now, funnily enough, landing temple holders is also safe because they are temple holders. They are a theocracy government type. They can't convert over openly. So that is something that might also be a safe play. Can I make you a duke? Give you the Republican man? There you go. Duke Zuge. Yuan Zuge of Man. What a name. That's obviously not how any of that's pronounced, but close enough as far as I'm concerned. Right, let's go ahead and give away... What else have we got here? We've got some duchy level titles, which is not going to make people like us too much. Brandenburg. Yeah, we definitely don't want to hold that. I don't even know why we have that in the first place, to be honest with you. We have literally nothing in Brandenburg. In that case, I'll just destroy it. Because all it's doing right now is it's sitting in our character's kind of title holding, upsetting people. Because we've got titles that they will want. So I'm not going to do that. Let's move these guys up here then. Let's start swooping through Sweden. So what is this one? Holland is under this one here, Lausitz, which is a complete mess, so we'll ignore that one. This is Pomerania. Gotland is independent. We could take Gotland straight away. You know what? I might just do that. I'm also going to divide these up a little bit more because the attrition is going to be staggering up here in Scandinavia. Total supply of 9,000. We're moving 22,000 through. So, not ideal. My liege. Loyal servants such as I deserve some recognition from rewards for time to time. It's widely known that you hold huge lands and many titles. Here you go. They want the city of Baseland. We're going to use our diplomacy skill to tell him politely to piss off. So some people were asking again if I can double check what happened to House Luthor. But I think, I hate to say it, they're entirely gone. They're not showing up in the character finder. And I did check the save game and there were no characters I could see alive. So it might be worth striking that one off. Thor has been keeping a to-do list in the comment section, which I pinned yesterday's. I would highly recommend going and having a look at... Oh, we're at truce with this guy apparently. All right, never mind then. Those are kind of goals that I'll keep to the side, things to keep an eye on, you know. Gary Prime was one of them, which has unfortunately been a failure, given that he was burnt at the stake. But keeping House Jorison alive, I like that idea. That's definitely something I'll keep an eye on. Right, so Holy War for you, move in. And given that we're at war with everybody anyway, we might as well try and get some simultaneous warfare going on here. As long as we aren't already at war with them, of course. Let's keep you there. You go to Vestfold. And let's get to work. Let's bring Scandinavia back under the Hanorse people. I say back under. We never really controlled it much in the first place, to be honest. But I think we had, what, like a single county? Maybe 2 by the end of it all. We certainly weren't very prolific in Scandinavia. Let's put it that way. Right, this is mine. Thank you, thank you. Kind of annoying that they're all declaring war simultaneously. That means we are still limited to declaring one war at a time, but never mind. We can at least get our people in a fairly decent position. You're independent, so let's go for you next. Let's go declare war and holy war. And this is not going to do things to our threat level, of course. This is going to make things just awful. Ah, confronter. Yeah, terrible. Possessed lady is mocking me. How dare she? This lady is in need of training. Maybe. We'll see if we've got time. Ah, and here we are. Oh, shit. This is a full-on bear. We've defeated 7 pretenders of the 10, but we are still wounded from when we gouged out our eyes. So we could lose here. Ooh. Even our personal combat differences might not make up for the fact that we have our eyes gouged out. I think, was it not a bounty mission we did before? We fought someone with 1/10 of our personal combat and still lost to them because we were wounded. Gotta be careful about these things. You are under that duchy against, kind of much there. Metal pad, can't do much against you. That's Gotland, so let's go for you next. And that'll link up our borders. It tidies things up in Scandinavia quite nice. Oh. Ah, daughter and her husband had a child. A tall, strong, homely child. That's pretty good. We'll train you in combat, I suppose. So our successor is pretty much going to be the dragon, right? What the hell's happened here? Pemo. Pemo has more respect than our daughter. Let's sort that shit out immediately. Pemo is a respectful old man, but it's obviously we don't want him to succeed, where Lizard will instead. She's doing very well. She's a pretty good character, huh? Oh, her husband died immediately. Murdered on the orders of me. Oh, yeah, of course. It's all coming back to me now. I married her off to a landed guy, and that ruined everything. I'll tell you what we will do then. Let's see if we can marry her off to somebody. See if there are any new characters in that are not rulers. We can marry her off to a bear. The frightening unity of a bear and a dragon. I'm not sure I like that one. Although this one, Birgir, is strong, shrewd, a bear, and more importantly, not landed. He will come to our court, right? You know what? Just to be sure, before I put this through, let's go marriage, matrilineal. Oops, shit, sorry, my bad. Press the right button. Matrilineal. Go to this guy. Invite to court. No. Let's favorite him then, and see if we can do something about that. Invite to court. No. Why? I'll send him a gift. Invite to court now. Yes. Good shit. You join our court, just in case our daughter left and went to... whatever this is. Oh, the Chinese university. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? Don't want to flee into China, and then we'll marry you two off matrilineally. Boom. What an unholy union. Silver dragon and grizzly bear. Ah, horrifying. I do not know how the children are going to come out from that one, and I'll be honest, I don't want to think about it. Well, this is going pretty well over here in Scandinavia, though, huh? Already our borders are looking fantastic. Thank you. The land is worthless, let me be clear. It's just literally a bunch of sheds in a field with 2 buildings. So that's not very good at all, is it? The AI are not very proactive when it comes to building things. Although, I've heard rumors that will be fixed in an upcoming mod called Crusader Kings Foundation, name pending, because we haven't got anything better yet. Anyway, how are we looking? Can we make like the Kingdom of Norway yet? Oh, we've already got the Kingdom of Norway, haven't we? We can make the Duchy of Svithjod. Duchy of Jämtland. Okay, sure. We've got Frisia, Franconia, Swabia, Uppland. Alright, there you go. Good shit. Who do we want to give this all to? We've already got a King of Sweden. King of Sweden, do I have anything that you're supposed to have? Uppland. Right, okay, that's yours then, my friend. Uppland? No. Uppland, not Uppland. Very, very different things, of course. Uppland. There you go. That makes a bit more sense. And then what about you? You're under... You're under who? Harlanthorn of Orkney. Oh, right. Got it. How bizarre. Okay, so Sweden's borders are as good as they're going to get, rather tragically. We give him Hälsingland as well. Here, you can have this one. I'm getting a little bit cautious of our 14/9 domain size here. But Norway, I mean, we can land someone in Norway. Oh, shit, we've already given someone Norway. She's zealous. Done. Sold. Here, Norway's yours. The Kingdom of Norway. Why can I not give you the Kingdom of Norway? I don't understand. Probably because she's tribal, if I had to guess. I did revoke it, didn't I? I'm not going insane here. Yeah, Republic of Norway, we just can't give it to her. Because she's tribal, I guess. That's a little unfortunate. I could destroy it and just have her remake it. Although it would upset her, but I can't give you the title anyway. Yeah. I might just give her the whole of Norway, destroy the title, and give her enough money to rebuild it. It's a bit weird that we can't give her that anyway, I guess because she is tribal. Just get rid of that. Is she upset by that? Yes, she is, but honestly, I don't care. You can remake it. You have my permission to do so. Remake it if you want. Okay. That's kind of annoying that she's got 2 titles. Vaslander is, again, we could maybe Holy War get both of those. That's pretty good. Let's move around. Ah! Hey, we're no longer severely injured. That's good. Bloodline's back on the cards. This person has become a Hanorse, which is always good. Right, give me that. That's mine now. Thank you. Much appreciated. These bloody... I can't believe that even though they've been under, like Catholic French rulers for all this time, they still haven't done anything with it, you know? It's so bizarre. And then... Holy War for her. Oh, that both also counts as that same duchy. Oh, that's really handy. I thought they were 2 separate duchies, but that's much better. Okay. And with that, I think that's as far as we can go with Scandinavia, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a quick peek here. Let's see what else we can do in a second. Kind of hoping we'd have more pop-ups about the society. I wonder if when we're at war, they can't send us dual requests. Honestly, that would make a lot of sense. Let's move you up. Take our actual ancestral homeland up here in Nordland, rather than Finnmark. Like I said, the records got muddy. Right, so we could Holy War for this one. And I think I'll do it. He does have a title down there in Denmark, so let's come down here then. And just kind of get ready to pounce on that one fast. Betrothed can marry, sure. As long as you don't leave my court, I don't give a shit. Has he come to us? He better have come to us. Hold on. He has. Good. Okay. Right, we need a new marshal. I think Bercy the Bear, King of Denmark, makes a lot of sense for that one. Keeps a vassal happy, and his bear. Oh, at long last, we're in perfect shape. Just gone from being overweight to perfect shape. Now, look at that. 10% fertility, 0.5% health. Oh, 0.5 health. Sex appeal +6, personal combat skill +5. Very nice. Kind of makes up for I being gouged out, except not even remotely. What have we got here? It's part of Norway too. Just take it. Just take a lot. Jämtland. There you go. How are we looking? Well, we've got to give up all of this too. Let's go ahead and make the Dutch and just dish it out. I just want to keep the borders tidy. That's more important to me than making sure we've got, like, a feudal vassal here instead. I don't care if she's tribal. She won't give us many troops. She won't give us much gold. Tidy borders are far better. Ask anyone. Nidaros will have to transfer over to her as well, then. Lapland. Oh, Lapland. What, Lapland? Oh, it's not part of either. Oh, interesting. I thought it might have been part of Sweden more than Norway, but... Right, there you go. That one's yours. And then Normdal. Let's revoke that one. Thank you. I'll just grant this one directly. And you can sort your own vassals out. What do I pay you for? Right, so come down here then. 8 pretenders of the 10. This takes up to number 9. Oh my god, if we lose this last duel now, I'll cry because we have to work up from 1 if we do. That would be just horrible, wouldn't it? Right, let's get you moving in. Let's get... Okay, so he's not quite there yet. Honestly, I think it's a gamble we can still take. So let's go... Oh, he's also got Holstein. Oh, we know that. We know that, though. Right, I'm losing my mind. Don't mind me. Okay, here you go. Quickly go through, bash it down, move on with our lives. Much more enriched. Scandinavia is back under our control. Then it'll bug us. Do you want to make the Empire of Scandinavia? Well, not really. Not now you mention it. Prefer Iceland. Way cooler. Right. Oh, hey. Let me select my armies, damn it. Okay, there you go. And done. Okay, so that's pretty much as we can get then, because you're under this complete mess of provinces here. We're at truce with Gotland. Ångermanland? We could take that one. Why not? You know, I bet we could take this one too, couldn't we? Even though he is a duke, I have a feeling we haven't gone to war with him before. My duke's trying to set the town in Holstein tribe, then covered an interesting relic. Oh, what we could do, this is so bizarre, we could put retinues, if I'm not mistaken, in, say, France's capital, and then, much like what's happened there, whenever we go to war, our troops would immediately siege down the capital, take whatever gold and relics or whatever else they can get. Oh! Due to the rigorous training and care from the stable master, Armbjorn on Land of the Rice and Stone, when he amounts to improved to a point where it's getting a new trait. The powerful Scandinavian wolf is being upgraded. Oh, it's cool. I think this mod is like so well designed, so well built. Can we rename him? We cannot rename him. Very tragic. What did he become? Oh, forceful Scandinavian wolf. Oh, he got upgraded. Oh, what a guy. What a powerful gentleman. We could buy another wolf. There is a whole mounts breeding program built into this mod. It's very, very, very deep. So we could try something like that. Breed like the perfect battle mounts. That'd be kind of fun. And then this character's grandchild will be half bear, half dragon, going to war. Sorry, quarter dragon, I suppose, but still 100% dragon. Probably like a dominant trait. I don't know, dragon biology here. Going to war on the back of a well-bred wolf. I mean, that'd be a hell of a sight. Now, this is not technically Scandinavia, is it? It's Lapland. Or Lappy, sorry. So, let's grab this one. Holy war. Thank you. We'll move those armies down, our spare retinues just down into, like, the French capital. That way we can kick them when they're down. Whenever we go to war, and if they decide to join in, they get the capital burnt down. Classic. Alright. Looking a little better. Oh, our name's gone all curvy. I don't like that. Big curved swords. Glorious Library Baseline is now level 4. Very nice. Okay, so that is Agda. So let's give you that one. Madam, take it all. So Norway's border's looking quite nice. Sweden's borders are looking okay, with the exception of Norway there. So we do need to knock those two out, which I'm honestly still happy to do. So I mean, we could just gun for those. It's not like anyone's going to stop us up here in Scandinavia. Well, the Pannonian troops are going to come all the way from over here up to Scandinavia to stop us. I don't think so. And even if they do, it certainly won't be in time, will it? Ah! The native Norse people in the realm have begun to adopt the Eastern influences and convenience introduced throughout the realm, and the hand settlers are adopting the customs of the Norse people to better adapt to their new homes. Civilized peasants. Hålogaland becomes Han-Norse. I completely forgot about that. Of course, one of our Han-Norse mechanics are that Norse cultures will convert quicker and easier. Very nice. Okay, fantastic. So Scandinavia is going to flip pretty fast. Are you Catholic? You are not. You're Dow-Germanic Norse. You know what? I'll allow it. Here, take, what do we pick up there? Hålogaland. That one's yours then. Not bad. Actually, not bad at all. Check me can't do much about Norway. I can create the title and not give it to her unless she becomes feudal, so that's on her, really. Okay, then. So, let's come down to kinda. And let's kinda take these guys out. This is mine now. Oh! The final pretender. Constance de Minden. A Saxon Catholic lady. She's infirm, cancer-ridden, 54, a heifer. I think we probably got this in the bag. If she defeats us, this is fate. This is the gods telling us no. The gods may tell us no, but we tell the gods yes. And she turned 50. She literally went grey from that duel. A predictable result. And here it is. Many foes have attempted to teach you your rightful place, but time and time again you have repelled all pretenders. No one can doubt your might and skills. The title of Grand Champion is yours and yours only, and all shall remember your glorious exploits for ages to come. I am the Grand Champion. Or the title is forever mine, or no one can rival me. So we can end all of our rivalries, every single one of them, which will be quite beneficial because we got a few, along with our child, which is not ideal. Or we say the title is forever mine and take the title The Champion, which is not as cool as the Sword of Jesus. Or what's the choices here? So either we just take we just take the bloodline, or we take the bloodline and the title champion, or we take the bloodline and end all rivalries. I like that idea. They are below us. We're proud. We're ambitious. They're below us. And that is another bloodline. I believe we've already forged a similar champion bloodline before, have we not? With another character? Apparently not. I thought we did at some stage. Maybe it didn't inherit or something like that. But there we go. Plus 10 personal combat, plus 5 morale damage. Quite nice. And there we are. Everyone knows the exploits of God Empress Liu, Godslayer, the Sword of Jesus, the undisputed champion of the Amazons. Where are those armies? Stood outside France. Let's move them in before I get too distracted again. Clap them while they're down. Thank you. Some fancy artwork there. And we've got some more children born to our dynasty that I'm not really too bothered about. Then once I'm content that we've unified Scandinavia. Ah, good man. When I'm content that we've unified Scandinavia thoroughly, we have clapped France here thoroughly, we've taken control of all of the de jure borders in the lands that we've got, then we will begin just a charge towards China. Island hopping, or just invasions, whatever it happens. We could obviously invade this realm and try and cut a swath all the way through there. These guys are more powerful than us, and that's not really much of a surprise, is it, given the utter size of them. They are ridiculously powerful. The Armenian Caliph, with no dynastic decadence. Wow. What's wrong with him, though? Possessed, lunatic, wrath, gluttonous, impaler? Is he a devil worshipper? He's a werewolf. Of course he is. Of course he is. Why wouldn't it be? It makes a lot of sense. The Art of War. That's a fantastic book if we can find one of those. Huh. Is this guy actually a devil worshipper? He gives me Devil Worshipper vibes. Left-handed, too. Also gives me that impression. His vassals don't really like him too much. They either love him or they hate him. There's not really much middle ground there. 2 kings absolutely hate him. 1 king loves him. Some kings are kind of a bit more on the like. Plus 66. These guys could be a roadblock to our expansion over towards... Unless we go... I was thinking we go through this way. Go through kind of Silk Road. Go through Arabia. What if we don't do that? What if we go up through Siberia? We could jump to, like, there. And then from there, jump to, like, here. I think all you need is a border with the eastern point of the map. Then you can declare war. We might not even have to go to war with the Western Protectorate at that point. It would be something to see. But the Western Protectorate can call in these guys to defend them. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's a game plan for long in the future, though, isn't it? We'll worry about that later on. Right, let's give this to Sweden, my friend. I've got some more shit for you. Yeah, you can have that. That's yours. And then you can take Just and Seveda. There you go. And then that one, again, completely different. What about here? Bornholm, independent. That's mine now. This is going good. You know, to say that we were at 100% threat and I was like, oh, I can't really go to war. I think we done a fairly good job given that we went to war. Or completely harmless. I wasn't really expecting any downsides to this, to be completely honest with you. There's another one down. And I assume we're still kind of casually... You can see us there, sieging the French capital, depending on how long the war goes for. That'd be quite interesting. I guess these guys are on my chopping block, really. But getting 100% war score with these is going to be quite difficult. Alternatively, what can we hit France here with? Let's pull out a little bit. And then let's see what we can... I don't care about that. I don't care about factions. As long as our relations are decently high, the factions won't do much either. Increase counterpower. Okay, that one's fairly important. Faction of Queen Ross Pan Pan. As long as we keep Pan Pan Ross happy, she will keep the rest of the vassals happy. Look, they've got 61,000 men. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, okay, this faction needs to be appeased, shall we say. And I think that's the only reason they dislike us, again, is because we've got too much stuff here. We've got, like, too much stuff, too many provinces and that type of thing. So let's try and tidy that up quickly before I get carried away. Bornholm is yours. What else have we picked up here? 10 out of 9. Tham. Husavik, Reykjavik. Reidafjall. Reidafjorda, okay. Eskilfjorda. Egilstada. Alftan. So we've got a barony, which we're not supposed to have, so that's something. I guess it was that. We've got a barony here, too, that I don't really particularly want. Are you... You know what? I'm going to give it to whoever is the first Hanos ruler. What's going on here? We got, like, a French Republic that just owns this. I'm just going to give it to a random person. Sod it. All right, there you go. That's giving us a bit more overhead, and I assume that's single-handedly dealt with all these faction problems. Everybody loves me. Look at them. They love me. All right, then. Well, let's get over here, and let's deal with this massive thorn on our side that is whatever the hell this duchy is. Some classic Francia... border control there. Jesus. It's like a state in the Holy Roman Empire, isn't it? It is a state. A complete state. It's hurt my eyes. What are we going to fabricate on then? Wait, what the fuck? We can fabricate a claim all the way out there. Why? What the hell is even that about? We could literally just fabricate a claim with the... He's in Diplo range. Just fabricate a claim with the complete eastern part of the map. No, there's got to be somewhere easier to go through. I don't think we can gamble going through... To get through these guys, we'd have to conquer all of Europe. And I think that's something that would take us far too long. So I think, occasionally I do, I think we go for here. Who are we fighting at that point? They're protected by them, but we wouldn't necessarily be fighting them. We'd fight this guy, a Khazar Khan. And then from there, we try and fabricate a claim with just one of these random provinces all the way over there. What if the Mongolians turn up? What if Genghis Khan turns up at that point? Well, I guess we die. That's what we need right now. We need Genghis Khan to turn up and clap their cheeks. That would be fantastic timing if he could do that. Because he would sweep... Either he would sweep through and wipe them all out, but they would do enough damage to him to slow him down enough where he wouldn't touch us. Or they would steamroll him. Either way, it'd be quite nice. Joris Elburgo has had a box of jewelry added to their treasury. Never gets old. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. We're going to stick with that plan. We're just going to fabricate a claim right here. Right here in Cumania. We'll grab that one. Then from there, we'll bunny hop over to the top of the map going through Siberia rather than south like I thought we would. I know it was originally meant to be India. Why take India when we could take China? The hardest challenge in CK2. I like it. Let's get into shape. Stay within that perfect shape. Just because we have defeated everyone doesn't mean we could defeat some more people, huh? Simon Jorison. Oh, I think I just banished one of Joris's children there. My bad. Should have read that a bit sooner, eh? I did land him somewhere, though, didn't I? Did I not? Hold on. How's Jorison? Sorry, 1 second. Jorison. Yeah, the Queen of Burgundy is a son of Joris. Although she hasn't had any children. And she's the last living member of House Joris. Hey! Gerard, no pressure here. But you're gonna ruin everything. I'll give her a consort, quick. Mian, go and sort her out. For God's sake. Alright, yeah, thank you. Accept my concubine, please. Thank you. Take another consort. Who have we got? My son? No, I can't. Bob. Bob? That doesn't seem like a very traditional name. Wait, what? Bob Perina? Captain Xuan Tong of the Craneman, a handman. Joris Perina, chaotic neutral. Or is Bob chaotic culture? No, he's not. He's Han. What? I don't think Bob is a traditionally Chinese name. I might be mistaken. Alright. Well, let's offer another consort then. Let's try and keep this dynasty going. Bob and Can. As in, Bob can hopefully get you pregnant and keep this dynasty going. Okay. I did send away some of my tutors doing that. My philosophy tutor. Excellent. Everything's in order. So, Scandinavia is as conquested as we can get it for the time being. That doesn't, as part of, obviously, Lappi. We could grab that one, but that's more Finnish, of course. Or more towards Finland. I think that's as best as we can do. So, our final European conquests are going to be this guy here. Francia. We could take Italy. And I did want to clap the Pope's cheeks, if you remember. I started fabricating a claim at the end of yesterday, but we didn't have one pop up. Maybe we could take Francia, the Italian peninsula. We can't take Spain. We can't, like, reconquist or anything like that, because that would be a bit of a state having to fight this guy, so I'm going to avoid that one. But taking those final few holdout Spanish provinces, our vassals will probably do it. Take out Italy. Maybe try and push over to the Byzantine border, too. Maybe Italy could be in the invasion with our next character. Take the whole thing in one fell swoop. That would be impressive. Kick out the Pope. Deal with the last of the Byzantine Empire. It's fucking iconoclast. And then we start going for China. We get to the end game. I like that idea. Thank you all for watching. Been a very short, but I suppose quick series of conquests there. We're going to aim big tomorrow. We're gonna knock these guys out. We're going to knock Francia out. That'll be probably the last things we were able to do with Liu. And then her successor, Lizard, will take out Italy in one grand invasion. Then we'll try and take out Francia. We'll tidy up the borders. You know how it goes. At that point, who cares about threat level? Because there's not going to be any Christians left to take us on. An argument there isn't right now. Then the Byzantines. Then China. It's a game plan right there. See you all tomorrow.